Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Listen, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me by now, my name is Olivia. Okay, make sure that you are subscribed. Wait a minute. Make sure that you subscribe with the notification bell on, so you know when I'm doing my little live streams or whatever. So, why I feel like she's so crooked? Why she look crooked like that? Maybe she is. I don't know. Anyways, listen. Don't mind my little thigh. Don't mind my little leg. I just want to y'all can see my leg up here. Listen, don't mind my little leg. Don't mind me. Anyways, this is gonna be an intuitive message, intuitive romantic message, okay? Intuitive romantic vibes or whatever. Just seeing what's shaking and baking, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I am Olivia Love, you know, so it's like, what's the tea? Um, y'all already know I got my little handy dandy notebook here, all right? I did pull some oracle messages, finances, romantic, emotion, whatever, you know. Listen, I don't use a tarot on the channel whatsoever. No, we just vibe, and these are just intuitive messages. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back, relax, and you know, hopefully the messages resonate for you. If they don't, that's cool. If they do, that's cool as well. Okay, that's cool as well. Um, so listen. So the thing is, I was writing out, you know, jotting down some stuff or whatever, and I'm gonna make sure to do what you call it, timestamps. If you're watching this live, first of all, I greatly appreciate you for being here and hanging out with me and whatnot. If you're not watching this live, I don't really know what you got going on. I don't really know what you're doing with your life, okay? Like I said, when you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell. But listen, I will make sure to have timestamps, okay? So if you're not watching this live, you know what I'm saying, then you know. If you are watching this live, you're just gonna have to sit through everything, okay? Okay, but I'm a good time. I'm a good time, okay? Listen, so the vibe. Oh yeah. So I was going to, because I just like letting y'all know how I get to my messages or whatever. So I was literally writing down like the title of this, the daily love vibe. Like I was doing videos, and actually like sticking to that and doing it daily. Okay, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, but I was calling these videos, these messages not too long ago, like the daily love vibe, the daily whatever type vibe or whatever, or the daily vibe. Okay, but anyways, I was writing down daily love vibe, and I was about to write daily romance vibe. So anyway, just hear me out, okay? So like it has a R there, but then I I put love. So anyways, RL, okay? So it's like a R and an L, okay? R and an L. So I was thinking about RL, literally, the R&B singer, RL, and his name was RL, right? RL and Deborah Cox. We can't be friends. Come on now, okay? I don't care how old you are. I don't care how young you are. You know we can't be friends. Okay, we can't be friends. I'm still in love with you. Like, girl, you better sing, okay? Listen. So, anyways, but that was the biggest vibe. And the crazy thing is, first of all, make sure that y'all hit me up for a personal one-on-one phone call or live one-on-one video chat with me. All the information on how to contact me is going to be in the description box of this video. But the crazy thing is, though, from like a personal friend or whatever, as well as some of the clients that I've spoken to since I wrote this, I actually wrote this like the beginning of this week. So, and I'm just now doing the video. But since I had wrote this out or whatever, the crazy thing is a personal friend that I've been talking to that's going through it, as well as some clients that I've been talking to, whatever. It was like the same vibe, okay? I mean, you know, I ain't saying that I know a little something, but I know a little something, okay? But it was kind of like the same vibe, and one of my clients literally had said that, like, we can't be friends, and then my personal friend was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to be friends with him. Like, I can't be friends. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But anyways, so yeah, I actually kind of like wrote out this message and jotted this down like a week ago, basically, earlier this week. But yeah, but literally, I thought about RL because I wrote that down. For some of you guys, literally, the letters R and L may be very significant, as well as the letter S. Okay. some of you guys, like I said, we'll break it down, and this is kind of like the general overall romantic energy, and then I'm going to break it down to singles, complicated, whatever that might mean, and then couples. Um, some of you guys though, whether you're in a relationship or not, okay, again, this is just like the general overall message. Some of you guys may end up meeting someone fairly soon, possibly in April or May, and you might have like a springtime like romance or something. Listen, I know we always talking about summer love, okay. First of all, Justin Timberlake, Summer Love is my jam, okay. That is a good song. But anyways, some of y'all might end up having a springtime love, and and this may be significant to water signs as well. It doesn't really matter what your sign is, but this may be significant to water signs, and maybe you may meet a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But make sure as well that y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram, I'm Olivia Love 444, and Twitter, I'm Olivia Love underscore 5 times. Okay, underscore. But I had just posted a message for each element, and the water element was about a laundromat. Shout out to Nivea, okay, the singer, okay, not the brand, not the soap and stuff. But the water sign message was about going to the laundromat and cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning yourself, cleansing your energy or whatever. Either from bad vibes from other people, or for some of y'all it might just be about getting new wardrobes, getting new energy around you in your life or whatever. And I'm thinking, and saying that, I'm thinking of like spring cleaning, okay? So some of you guys, like, it definitely might end up being like a new experience that you have dealing with someone. Like when you meet somebody new, like they may be very different, either their race, their religious background, their beliefs, or something like that. Possibly even their career. Like it's just something very, very different. Definitely opposites attract this springtime. You know what I'm saying? Listen. But yeah, like I said, the biggest vibe here, it is a vibe around not being able to be friends with someone. So this can also be romantic. I mean, excuse me, single energy as well, because you might meet somebody and it's just like instant attraction. Like, I don't want to be your daggone friend. Like, I'm trying to be more than that, okay? Um, as well, with the romance slash love or whatever, I was trying to write out the title. It also made me think of, a lot of you may not know necessarily what to title something, or how to put a title on something, okay? I mean, isn't that always the issue? Okay, isn't that always the daggone issue, never knowing what to call it? Just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just call it what it is. It's love. Okay, no, never, seriously. um so yeah, anyways, listen. Oh yeah, and the biggest vibe, I feel like more so like the biggest advice, singles, couples, whatever, it doesn't matter, is about really just going with the flow. And have wrote down as well, use your words. It's okay to allow your emotions and your feelings to flow, or your imagination to flow. Now the thing is though, it's like a lot of you like, well, we've already been going with the flow. I've already kind of just been whatever, whatever. But again, I feel like that you may still be in the same place, but it's more so about having different intentions now, thinking about things differently, because it's like you can't go from a situation that was all mumble jumble to whatever, confusing. For some of y'all, you can't go from being single to hopping into a relationship or whatever. So it doesn't matter where you're at when it comes to romance and your heart space. But it's just like, for some of y'all, maybe this will still be a season of singleness, but you're going into singleness with a different mindset now, with knowing that you have different intentions now. Maybe before you were in this single energy and you was just bitter as hell. You know what I'm saying? You was a little bitter Betty. You were just thinking about a past situation or whatever. You was being real bitter. You had this negative energy, and maybe that was the reason why that you were stuck in this energy of singleness, or even when you did connect with somebody, you couldn't really vibe with them. That's because your energy was a little stank. Okay, your energy was a little stank. Okay. And so now you're going into the season of singleness in a different mindset, okay? And then for those of you who complicated relationship, whatever it is, again, maybe you will still be at the same point of, we're not talking, or we don't necessarily know what's going on, or we're still at odds. But again, it has to be you're in that space, but in a different mindset. Like, okay, we're here, but let's learn something from this. Like, let's take something away from this, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the individual ones. All right. I don't know why I felt like I was in class and like my students stopped listening. Okay, it's like I'm sitting here really giving y'all some tea, but like energetically I just feel like y'all stop listening to me or something. Like, look, the girls who get it, the girls who don't. Okay, anyways, listen, like I said, pull some oracle messages for each little section or whatever, and I will remember to do timestamps, okay, for those of you, you know what I'm saying, who can't watch the whole thing right now, or if you're not watching this live, make sure that you just hit the little down button. If you look in the description box, you should see the chapters of the video, and you can just click on whichever one, okay. All right, listen. Single energy, single vibes. What y'all got going on? Listen, right when I started y'all message, I see 3322. So you might be seeing a lot of synchronicities, okay? Specifically, I feel like the number three may be significant for you, okay? The number three. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Listen, yeah, big vibes around water energy. Just like I said, big vibes around water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, as well as water and air. Okay, water and air might be significant for a lot of you that are single. This as well might even be a big vibe where still, taken from the theme or whatever of we can't be friends, is there may be a friend, okay, there may be a friend or someone that, again, maybe you're just kind of like in this mode where you ain't really feeling, you ain't really feeling too romantic, you're not really wanting to move forward into anything romantically or whatever. So I definitely feel like that for some of you guys there could be a person where it was just platonic, y'all were just friends. This person may have helped you out as well. They may want to like help you in some type of way, whatever that may mean. Maybe they want to help you with the website, maybe they want to help you fix your car, maybe whatever it is, okay. Where I feel like that it was platonic, but then it might end up turning into something a little bit romantic. You have the message of number 14. 4 minus 1 is 3, okay? Number 14, but it says ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. So definitely, and then you also have full moon in Libra, the moonology messages, and it says a win-win outcome is forecast. So again, just this vibe with the scales, like something being very, like there's an equal give and take, and I feel like that as well for singles is like you may need to be learning in this season right now, not necessarily about like, oh, equal give and take, like whatever I give they need to give it back, but more so, damn, what was I gonna say? What was I about to say? um oh yes, I get the vibe where you need to be kind of understanding the vibe around like expectations, and more so either what to expect from someone, or if you need to be understanding and looking back on past situations, if you shall put yourself back out there romantically, that maybe expectations is what kind of tripped you up at one point, whether this was on you, whether this was on somebody else or whatever, but something around expectations may have tripped you up before, and it's like, look, going back out there, it's the vibe of realizing that possibly you could have a better outcome when it comes to romance if at first there aren't necessarily any harsh expectations, because with this vibe, like I said, I feel like that for some of you, you're gonna end up meeting somebody where it is just platonic, you're not even thinking about them romantically, or thinking about moving into anything romantically, but you just genuinely see that this person is a good person. You start to be attracted really to somebody's real soul, and not necessarily the idea that you have of someone, or again, you're just instantly attracted to them, and it's like boom, they're going to be my person or whatever. And so it just, you naturally start to have these expectations, you naturally start to put people on a pedestal. So it's just something about single energy. It's like really understanding that maybe it is better for you to kind of take away expectations initially when dealing with people or whatever, and you can have a better outcome. I hope that resonates for you guys. I hope y'all understand, okay? Because I feel like it was hard for me to explain that. But anyways, again, there definitely is a vibe around whether you're a woman, a man, it doesn't matter, but the next person that you may end up dealing with, they're going to be very, very supportive. Like, they're very helpful, they're very supportive, and again, this is about an equal give and take. This is not about somebody using anyone else, but more so this is about, again, this is about a natural, like a natural back and forth. I don't know why I'm thinking about ping pong. Okay, maybe you start playing ping pong with somebody. Okay, but it's like a natural conversation. Like everything just bounces back and forth very naturally with this person. Okay, again, possible water sign and air sign, very significant here. Okay. Um, and going back, okay, make sure that you listen. Y'all need to listen to the collective little message or whatever, the little general message, and then listen to the individual ones, okay? But going back to what I said at the beginning, where I was like that some of you guys can end up meeting somebody that's very different from you, as well as the word traditional, very untraditional. Something about either you or this other person or this connection may be very untraditional. Okay, you got the message of whatever traditions or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. All right. This is a lot about baby. Biggest vibe for singles is like, baby, asking you shall got dig on receive. Let me say you starting asking you should got dig on receive. Listen, hold on, my eyelashes kind of hold on. All right, because first of all, you got the message of ask for help, and then you have the financial message of ask for your needs to be met. It says God and the angels can come to your aid, but only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. Okay, listen, closed mouths don't get fed, baby. All right, closed mouths do not get fed. There could be a big vibe as well around like dinner, or you could end up meeting somebody randomly while you're out or something like that. Maybe you do a solo lunch, maybe you out to lunch by yourself and somebody pay for your lunch, and then what I'm saying, it boils over to y'all talking or whatever. But there's a lot around asking, okay? And again, singles, it may even be a something for you to think about during this single season or whatever, is if you're thinking back on past situations or whatever, and it's like, well, you might be upset with somebody because they didn't do X, Y, and Z. Again, back to those expectations. You expected something from someone, but did you ask them though? Like did you ask them? And the crazy thing is, somebody that I was like, whatever, okay, it was like a whatever, but he was so big on like asking, and it can work depending, I understand, it depends on the situation, what I'm saying, because sometimes in situations it's better for somebody to just naturally, what I'm saying, want to give versus you having to ask, like if somebody sees you in distress and they're just like, well, I mean, I know your leg was broken, but I mean, I seen you were trying to get up the stairs, but you didn't ask me, like, it's just like, okay, like, okay, like it ain't necessarily got nothing to do with pride or ego. It's just like in some situations you can really see somebody's character by them just willingly wanting to like assist or help, or put forth an effort, or them making the first move versus asking. However, like I said, I feel like that in certain situations though, in certain situations, okay, it is a point where you have to ask. You got to ask for what you want. Like you can't nobody read your mind. Okay, I can't even read your goddamn mind. Okay, I can't even read your mind. Okay, but it's like you got to ask. You got to put the energy out there. Period. Point blank. Okay, so that's the vibe for you singles. Okay, I'm gone from y'all. Okay, I'm gone as well. The colors blue and green might be significant. When I tell you about colors, numbers, or whatever, you need to Google. Okay, Google the more spiritual meaning around blue green. Okay, Google the more spiritual meaning. Google the more romantically spiritual meaning around blue and green. 333 222. Okay, so when I tell y'all those stuff, I ain't just saying it, just say it. Like, y'all do more research. Okay, listen, complicated, okay, situationships, you ain't talking, whatever you got going on, okay. Biggest vibe around this, again, we can be friends energy. Listen, it truly is complicated, huh? It truly is complicated. Because it's, you may be kind of stuck in limbo, stuck in between wanting to give more to a situation and wanting to fall back, okay. Isn't that always the issue, right? But at the same time, I feel like that you're at this point but with a different mindset, you know what I'm saying. Maybe before you wanted to fall back in situations, to either punish somebody, or it's like, yeah, to get, for some of y'all, maybe to get somebody to notice you more, so it's like, well, let me fall back, and then let me go quiet, and maybe they'll reach out or whatever, playing little childish games, okay, playing little childish games. And definitely definitely this vibe around, like somebody caught on to the game, like nobody, like somebody didn't want to play no more. You know what I'm saying? This might be you, this might be somebody opposite, but it's like somebody, they didn't feel like playing no more. I don't want to play no more. Okay, I don't feel like playing this game anymore. And definitely there may be a big, somebody could have gave you some jewelry, all right, or maybe you gave someone else some jewelry, or maybe some jewelry is significant. I even get the vibe like maybe you touched someone's jewelry, okay, and like they can't forget that touch, okay. Wait a minute now, you know, like they can't forget that touch. And there was somebody, okay, listen. And there was somebody that I was dealing with, and like they had this necklace. They used to wear this necklace all the time, and I don't know why. Like I just love the necklace. But I do remember one day I asked them, I was like, what is that necklace for? Like, what does that mean? Okay. But anyways, but there could be something around like jewelry again. Maybe there was an exchange of jewelry, or something about a touch or something like that. But anyways, listen, there definitely could be a vibe with the complicated situations or whatever, especially if you're not dealing with somebody right now, you're not talking to someone right now. There could be contact sometime soon, but again, it's going to be on this vibe of like, let's just be friends. Why can't we be friends? No, we can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you supposed to be friends with somebody that you in love with? Like, huh? How you wait a minute, hold on. How you supposed to be friends with somebody that you done did the humpity dumpty with? Like, what y'all got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you supposed to do that? How am I supposed to be your friends? And okay, everybody, because my mind was about to go somewhere real crazy. We'll keep this PG-13. But anyways, it's like how, Sway? You don't have the answers. How? Okay, and that might be the vibe too with complicated situations like that. That seriously, it might get to the point where neither one of y'all know what to say. Neither one of y'all really know what to say. Big energy here as well, though, that this may definitely be a time if you're in complicated situations where you need to fall back on giving your money, though, like any type of like financial support, or just giving someone money or whatever. You need to fall back on that. You know what I'm saying? You got the message of pay yourself first. Okay, it says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time that you are paid. It says this loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Like it's like you might be doing too much of investing too much into your present right now, not really knowing what the future necessarily holds. I don't the line from, was it Summer Walker? She was like, just because what she said, just because y'all got a past don't mean y'all got a future. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get the vibe that a lot of you in complicated situations, whatever, it's a many different ones. Be careful on how you invest, and this is including your time, your energy, your money, like whatever it is. Like, be careful on how you invest. All right. Now, this is just for the mode that y'all in right now. This is not saying that this is the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, feat of what's going to go on. Energy shifts and changes all the time. Okay. But I'm just telling you where you at right now. You need to relax on like investing way too much in temporary situations right now. Okay. And definitely as well, I feel like that with complicated situations, you do need to have that element of pulling, like taking something away and seeing how it goes after that. Because you also have the message here of bring love into the situation. Heavy vibes around fire and earth energy here with complicated. So Scorpio, no, not Scorpio. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You do need to take something away and see what you have left. For some of y'all, maybe you need to take sex away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe stop with the humpty dumpty. What y'all got after that? You know what I'm saying? What's left after that? What do y'all have to talk about? What are y'all talking about? Like where are things going? Like, is there more? Okay. You really need to figure that out. And again, like that might be a really big investment that you're putting into it. It's so funny. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'll be noticing stuff like that. Right when I said, oh, maybe you need to take sex away, so many people left the room. That's okay. Please leave the chat. Because obviously, I'm speaking too much truth for you. Okay. Okay. And you don't want to hear the truth. Okay. Like literally, the numbers just went trickling down when I said take away sex. Okay. Come on for these soul ties. All right, y'all. Y'all be swearing y'all want something real. Y'all be swearing y'all woke. But when somebody really trying to tell you something, how to get rid of toxicity and stopping with these toxic soul ties, you don't want to hear it. But like, okay. Anyhow, like I said, maybe you need to stop, okay, with the sex, all right, and then see what you have left. See what's actually there after that. Okay. For some of y'all, like I said, stop investing your money. Maybe after the money is not invested anymore, see if somebody calling you up. See if they want to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a big vibe as well with the complicated situation or whatever, where for some of y'all, be careful that somebody, and this may not even just be romantically, but friendships or whatever, where like, you up, maybe you were up at one point, you had money, you know what I'm saying, you were that friend or that go-to person, like, look, if y'all went out, you always had them, you know what I'm saying, like, you always had the money, you were always good. Well, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe you are down and out right now. Really see who your friends are, you know what I'm saying, really see if that person, you know what I'm saying, that you was letting smash, really see if they still gonna be calling you up or whatever, now that you're not, now that you're not feeling well. I feel like for some of you too, it might be a vibe of you literally being sick. Okay, like maybe you get sick or something, and then somebody's like, yeah, well, okay, well, I'm not coming over. Understandable, you know what I'm saying, because don't anybody try to get sick. However, but I'm saying, like it's like the effort or the energy that someone puts in, you really need to be watching and really need to be mindful. So for some of y'all too, it like I said, it might literally, you get sick, maybe you just got a fever, a cold or something like that, and for some of y'all, maybe you got to go into surgery or something, and it's like you really need to watch people's energy and watch how people, if they're still there for you. But yeah, but like I said, for some of y'all, that might, you know what I'm saying, you might kind of get your answer that maybe somebody was using you in a situation, or maybe somebody was only around, you know what I'm saying, for a good time, but not for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They was around for a good time, not a long goddamn time, because when hit the fan, you know what I'm saying, maybe when you lost your car, maybe when you lost a place to stay, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe when you lost your job, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't continue to put forth so much money or whatever into a situation, you got bills to pay or whatever, X, Y, Z. It's like, now I'm at that point, you know what I'm saying, maybe you got the little sniffles, you know what I'm saying, you a little cold, you know what I'm saying, like you a little sick or whatever. Now things are really happening. Maybe you lose somebody in your life, or you're just really feeling down and out. Maybe you don't want to go out, maybe you don't want to, whatever, you don't really want to interact with people. It's like, again, see how they finna be acting then. Really see who your people are, really see who really cares about you when that happens. And more so, it's not necessarily to test anyone, but just be mindful, be conscious, okay? Just be conscious, and really pay attention to how people are moving and how they are around you when you're going through something. Okay? All right. You got the message of the cobra here. Basically, kind of what I was just saying. You got the cobra or the snake, the spirit animal, the snake. But it says change is inevitable, but with it comes a chance to shed a burden. The only thing that is consistent in life is change, baby. So it's like, even, and for some of you too, maybe you have been consistent in a situation with somebody. Maybe something has been consistent, but it's going to change again. This is going to take it for how it resonates. If you haven't been speaking to somebody for a minute, again, change is inevitable. Possibly they're going to end up hitting you up or whatever, or you might be in contact with them, or that change that's coming is that you just don't give a F anymore, okay? And you are completely and fully and truly moving the hell on. And like I said, that's where you jump back into the single energy that I read for, and for the general message of where there may be new love coming this spring. For some of y'all, again, maybe you've been consistent, maybe you've been a F buddy with somebody for a minute, maybe you have been, oh, we don't need a title, we don't need anything, baby, it's been 3 years, put a goddamn title on that thing. Like, we need to be doing something. We are not in goddamn middle school, okay? What is going on? What are we doing here? We are grown as hell, been dealing with each other for X amount of years. Please stop playing with me, okay? All right, please stop playing. Like you need to stop playing with yourself. Okay, you need to stop playing with yourself. If you feel like, oh no, I don't want a title, I want to stop playing with yourself. Okay, you have certain expectations. You want something, so stop playing with yourself. All right, it's been X amount of years or X amount of time. Stop wasting your own time and figure out something more solid. Okay. All right. But anyways, like I said, it's just something where, yeah, like it's something is inevitable. Like, it's gonna hit the fan eventually. Like, you can't keep going on like this forever. You can't. You just can't. So again, it was inevitable. And again, like I said, for some of y'all with the energy that I was just talking about, like you gonna figure out that there might be some snakes in your grass. Again, either romantically, friendships, or whatever. And for some of you guys as well, this might be dealing with the fact that maybe your friends or you're close with like a romantic person's like family or like their friends or your friends or something. Like there could as well be like some type of mix. Okay, like other people involved. So again, it might be a big vibe around where you're gonna find those snakes in your grass again. And how do you do that? Is when you cut your grass. What did I just say? How about you take something away? Okay, cutting the grass, you taking something away, you're taking away that height. You know what I'm saying? Because the snakes, they could hide because, you know what I'm saying, won't nobody taking care of the lawn. Okay, so again, taking something away, and then you can see what's left. Cutting your daggone lawn, and then you can find your snakes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, you also got the message of number 36. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. And that's the thing. It's like you got to ask yourself, is this love? Like what is this? Like you know what I'm saying? And remember when you really did feel a real loving connection, real loving situation. And again, it works many ways. If you do feel real genuine vibes within a situation or whatever, then again, like I said, take something away and see what you got. Like see if it's real. And then if you do feel like a situation is real, either friendship, romantic, then it's like just work on that to make it better. Don't leave it in this complicated state. Okay, again, I'm reading a message for the complicated, okay, the complications. Don't leave it in this complicated state. All right. And again, I feel a big vibe for the complicated energy as well, where this goes beyond romantic. Like you might be dealing with certain issues with family, friends, your sister, mama, daddy, cousin, brother, uncle, best friend, co-worker, best friend. I don't know, romantic situations, but you might be kind of complicated with a lot of things going on in your life, or a lot of connections, a lot of situations. And again, it's like you gonna have to do like process of elimination. Again, just really kind of clocking and seeing, how people move when you change something up, because again, change is the only thing that's consistent in this world, and it's going to be inevitable. Like whatever you've been doing, whatever patterns have been going, it's time to switch it up. Like it's inevitable to switch up. And again, remember to pay yourself first. Invest into yourself right now, your time, your energy, your money, all of that. Okay, I'm just saying. Listen, relationships, you know what I'm saying? Either you married, as well. I don't even be calling this couples, I call it lovers. Okay, maybe you gotten to a point, okay, where it's like you don't have a title but you have a title, like you're titling the fact that you don't have a title in a situation. I don't know, because people are weird with romance and love nowadays. I don't know, y'all are weird with it. I don't know, but anyway, so commitments, okay, you just got some type of commitment here. All right. You got the spirit animal of the spirit animal of the scorpion. Okay, so big Scorpio vibes, big water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, again, water and air energy here specifically. Yeah, water and air, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like lines of communication are perfect. Okay, lines of communication are perfect. Somebody could have, like, this may be coming up where somebody may have to go away because of work or something, or take like a work trip, or just taking a vacation, going to hang out with friends or something like that. But it's just a big vibe. Like there may be a point of like rest between the two of you, or between any type of commitments that you have, like a rest between the commitment. But then it's like, baby, as soon as you back to it, like you're really back to it, like you pick it right back up. Okay, you got the message of rest and relaxation is essential. It says we all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Okay, as well, I get a vibe that what do you call it, some of you guys may end up going out with your partner as well. Like y'all literally do like go out, have fun or whatever. But there's a big vibe that somebody is very protective. Dolphins may be significant. Google, okay, the more spiritual meaning to dolphins, specifically romantically. But there's a very protective energy when it comes to couples, commitments, whatever you want to call it, okay? There's a very protective energy. Some of y'all may wake up to text messages. Um, you may wake up to text messages or wake up to, again, somebody like looking out for you, watching out for you, making sure you're okay or something. 1111 as well could be very significant. You might be seeing that a lot as well. All right. There's a big vibe here around clearing out any type of like miscommunication, literally clearing out debts. A lot of you hello, a lot of you, when it comes to like commitments, it's like there's definitely a vibe of like working better together, like two heads are better than one. Someone may help, somebody may help you financially. Like there's a big vibe of again, like again, support, like a really supportive energy. So if it's not the fact that somebody is literally paying something for you, you may be teaching somebody, or somebody may be teaching you about like financial literacy, or maybe just giving you a heads up in something, like giving you some information or something that might be very useful. Okay. But yeah, you got the message here of clearing debts. It says your self care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones. And this energy too can kind of be like future vibes for either the single energy or complicated, because it definitely is a vibe around, you know, maybe there was complications, maybe again, maybe there was a point of like taking a break, taking a step back, but now it's like the ones that make it to the end, okay, the ones that freaking make it to the end, where it's like, you know how to have adult conversations, like nobody is afraid, baby, nobody is afraid to really express themselves. Like it's really about putting it completely out there, and it's just like, okay, let's move through this, like this, again, a big vibe around like this is not the end. I get this energy, I get this energy of like infinite, okay? Like I want to say the word infinite. But yeah, like infinite possibilities. Yeah, so again, this is about clearing financial debts and emotional debt. So again, not holding on. Like this is a vibe around people who don't hold on to baggage, who don't hold on to arguments. Like let that shit go. Like life is way too short, okay? Yeah, you got the message of the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini, the moonology message. So again, air signs could be significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But yeah, the answers you need are coming. So again, healthy conversations, having conversations. You know, again, not giving complicated as, you know, answers. Like being straight up and being real. Okay. And then you also have the message of Scorpion that I didn't read, but it says, in a new relationship, I told y'all this can still be energy trickling over from either the single energy, complicated, again, maybe the singles and the complicated finally turn it into something, turn it into a commitment, actually put a title on it and stop with this dumbass, well, I don't care about titles. That makes no sense, okay? You can't expect something from someone and wanting them to like give you they got dig on all, but then at the same time like, oh, but there's no title. Like, I'm sorry. Like what, like why do I need to bow down to you if there's no established commitment? Like that makes no sense. You're making stuff even more complicated, okay? But anyways, again, this could be vibes of newer energy, new romantic energy that could be coming up as well. This is not going to be brand new commitments. Then again, this could just be, baby, I'm about to say refurbished, okay? Hello, is this a phone? I'm weak. Is this a phone? Okay. But if it's not necessarily new situations, then again, like refurbished or, you know what I'm saying, revamped energy between a romantic situation. Maybe y'all just been boring as hell. Maybe things been kind of dry between y'all, okay? But again, it's about a new energy now. But it says, in a new relationship, passion can offer the challenge of ecstasy and pain, okay? Yeah, ecstasy and pain again is like really, I feel like trying to come to a middle ground about that, you know, again. And I mentioned this in a video too that I did not too long ago, where it was like, don't mistake a passionate conversation or passionate energy for, you know, or you know, again, the reason why, excuse me, the reason why somebody may be so passionate in a conversation with you, or so passionate about a situation or a topic, is because they have passion for you, like they care. Okay, so again, it's like that passion it can turn, you know, it can be, you know, ecstasy. It can feel amazing to have that much passion for someone or something, but then at the same time it could be so painful because you feel so strongly. But again, this is about clearing out those desks. Clearing out those desks. Hello. I don't know, maybe some of y'all are about to clear out your desk. But clearing out those debts, those emotional debts, like letting that go. Like, don't allow it to get to the point of triggering, to the point of where it's arguments that are hurtful, painful. Like, don't allow that to get to that point. Don't allow the passion to burn to that negative standpoint. And again, if it does, it's like, again, you got the message of rest and relaxation is essential. Knowing when to back away, knowing when to take breaks, knowing when to just calm the hell down. And then it's like, let's revisit this another day, okay? Listen, I love y'all so much. Please make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the messages. I'm definitely going to be doing this again if, you know what I'm saying, I get good response from this video. I love y'all so much. Yeah, if you are watching this live, make sure that you check me back at the next live stream that I will be doing. And yeah, that's it. Make sure y'all hit me up for phone call or video call, okay? Bye.